Welcome to Online Learning and You, a presentation by Estefania, Medrano, Hernandez. Disclaimer: I am not here to tell you what you're doing wrong with your children. I am here to inform you on how online learning may be affecting your child and how to help them. Please feel free to check out my sources after the video, and I encourage you to have a discussion with your child to get their point of view. With coronavirus and other global factors forcing people to adapt to new regulations and situations, it can be easy to overlook the fact that this affects your child as well. Your child has been forced away from a safe learning environment. They have been separated from their friends and teachers. All this can greatly affect a child. During this video, I will be going over these 3 bullet points in order to help you better understand what online learning is doing to your child and how you can help them. In this section, I will be going over what makes a school a thriving learning environment and how you can create the same environment in your own home. Online schooling does not foster the same sense of community as a physical school would. It's up to parents and teachers to cultivate this sense of trust and comfort within the student. And while this may not seem like an important factor to learning, people, as stated by Professor Stephen Alley, are inherently social learners. We thrive when we can relate new information to current topics. These are some criteria that one needs to know in order to create an encouraging learning environment for a developing child. Having these rules implemented within the household could help a student view online learning as something they want to do, rather than a chore. To have outside class interaction with friends and family. Encourage them to get to know their teachers via email, as this can help foster a positive relationship between peers and faculty. This can help their ability to learn greatly, as they won't feel alone or isolated. A child, especially one that had just entered the school system during the pandemic, doesn't have a grasp on self-regulation as adults do. It could be beneficial to help your child develop a schedule that they can easily follow in order to help them practice that skill. Developing a schedule with help and input from the student can help prevent things like exhaustion and headaches, as well as eye strains. I speak from experience when I say that online learning can take a physical toll if not properly regulated. A child's schedule should include physical movement as well as a break from the screens. It would also be good for a child to be given separate practices after school in order to help them develop a sense of independent thinking. Though this does not mean to give them homework. Give them an activity that has to do with what they learned today. These are some tips that my brother and I have implemented into our daily lives as students. My younger brother is currently enrolled as a 7th grade student, and I as a college student. And while we may not be in elementary school, we are still developing our social and academic skills. Please set a time for food and water. Your child will completely forget to eat or drink while they're in classes, as the class will be their priority, not their food. Take time to get off the screens. My brother has recently been riding his scooter around the neighborhood to get away from the screens. And I have a tendency to draw when I want to take a break. This will be crucial. Too much screen time can hurt your eyes and cause headaches. Get away from the screens. If your child has difficulty focusing on homework, I would recommend making them a playlist or allowing them to make a playlist. My brother and I both recommend that you put music that does not have any lyrics, as that can distract them from the homework. Having them be immersed in the homework with music playing can help lessen distractions and allow them to work better. Allow your child to record the class on their computer, but do not allow them to not listen to the lecture. My brother and I have a tendency to do this: screen record the classes, rewatch the videos, and take notes during the 3rd watch. This will help your child take in the information and know how to take better notes, which is a skill they will need in college. During this video, I hope you have learned the difficult situation that children have been thrown into. They have been taken out of a learning environment of which they can thrive in. deprived of their lessons from their peers, and have to adapt to learning from a screen. I have hopefully provided some tips and tricks in order for you, the parents, to help your child in their hour of need.